Hello and welcome back to Creative Pet Keeping. My name is Kasia, I am your host, and today we're going to continue the unboxing and review series. Today, Finnex sent me this free of charge. This is the Finnex Stingray 3.0, and I really think the little logo is really cute with the stingray. But they sent this to me and I want to take a closer look, review it, and see what I think of this light so it can help you better figure out if this is the right, I almost said the right for you, the light for you. Words, cannot words. But without further ado, let's get started. First, let's take a look at the packaging. I always like to look at the packaging because it gives us an idea of what the product might be about. So we've got a remote included. We can set this on a 24 or 9 hour or 6 hour cycle. It talks about the sunset and sunrise mode, extendable legs of about 5 inches, the spectrum that it provides, and that it is water resistant, as well as the size of this particular light. This light has a sunrise, sunset, and moonlight mode, and the moonlight mode is the blue one, and I would like to know in the comments below, do you use the moonlights that are usually provided with aquarium lights? It's something that I'm curious about. Also, right over here, we've got information about the light that you can pause and read for yourself as I continue to show you what is out on the box. So it shows you the design over here as well as what the LEDs look like. And then right in the back, it's got some more info that I'm just gonna kind of zoom by just to show you, and you can pause it at any time. Check it out. Let's take a closer look at this light.
Oh no, I ripped the box. Has never happened before.
There we go. So sorry about the rips. The first thing we see is instructions about safety hazards, and then I think you can slide it out each side, I guess, but easier this way. So, oh, look at this. This is nice, kind of like metallic finish. Ooh. And then the LEDs are inside. So this is what it looks like. And then I will gently set this down so I can remove the cable. So this is where the remote is. Here's the cable, and then we've got some cushioning. And then this is probably where the power cord is. Yep. So we've got this right over here.
And we've got more. I didn't have to take this out. I just wanted to because it's squishy. So that is all the things. And now I'm going to open this up. Scissors. There we go. Okay.
So these are the mounting brackets. Doo-doo-doo. I should show them a bit closer and actually separate them. There we go. The mounting brackets are actually quite big. First, let's test the light here. So here is the remote, and we have the dim, the day and night cycle, as well as the D and the M, I guess, node that will probably light up to let us know which one this is, as well as the auto timer, 6, 9, 12 hours right here, settings. D and M right here is showing up again twice over here, and then the probably on and off button. I'm gonna figure this out first before I wanna look at the instructions. Let's give it a go. We're gonna turn it on, or maybe I gotta hold it. Oh, I'm pressing it. Oh, that worked. Ah, and I must adjust. It is so bright, so bright. Well, clearly this LED is pretty bright. So we've got a nice light over here. I think I was probably pressing it wrong. Let's try again. Oh yeah. Oh, it's me. Okay. I tore the box earlier. Now I'm having issues, but it's okay. It's a Kasia day. So we have the day mode selected. We have some settings right here. Oh, so this would be the D and M mode. I would assume would be the nighttime mode, midnight mode, and this one has just the blue LEDs. I'm going to click it again. This, I believe, is gonna be the day mode. And then, oh, this didn't, oh, it gets really bright, okay. So you can adjust the brightness here. I wish there was a way to know which brightness you're on. Do you have to like count them as you press the button and go up to figure out? I'm not sure. Or just kind of feel it, go by your gut instinct, what your heart tells you. Oh, if you hold it, it will actually slide right away for you. That's really nice. So I just read over the instruction manual. It's pretty short. It's just these 2 pages mainly. It's not a lot to read, and once you do read it, and they also provide you with illustrations of the particular buttons that they're referencing, which I think is a nice bonus because I'm a visual learner. So it's pretty easy to understand, although there is one inconvenience, and that is when you set up your 24-hour cycle. So right here is the remote, the 24-hour cycle button is the timer button right here. You have to start it at the time that you want to start. So if you want, for example, to have your timers on your aquarium start at 9 a.m. you actually have to be there physically at 9 a.m. to turn on your light and set this up at 9 a.m. for it to then remember and then continue the timer. And the reason I think that may be a bit inconvenient is because sometimes maybe you might not be available at the time you want your timer to start, and that's why you gotta time eat an aquarium with a timer in the first place. So that's, I guess, the only inconvenience in that. And then you could also set it to 6, 9, and 12-hour cycles, and at least I think it's nice that you have these options. I would prefer the 6 and the 9 because I feel 12 usually would create issues with algae for people. Not for everyone, but I feel for like most people the safest would be the 6 and the 9. I wish there was more customization available with this. At least you can customize the dimming, which is really nice, but for me personally, I would not really be using the remote. I would think I would find myself more so putting this on my little timer that I have, that I put all my lights on a timer so I can very easily turn them on and off. But I think the way my fish room set up is set up a little differently. The only assembly required for this light is just inserting the mounting brackets, and that in itself is simple enough. Oh my goodness, guys. Plot twist. As I was thinking about how long these brackets extend, I was wondering, would this possibly fit this aquarium that I could like never find the right light for, because this is kind of like an oddly shaped aquarium? And lo and behold, it fits. Right now I just kind of have it floating over my original setup, so let me take it off and show you. Underneath I have just this very simple light that I ripped off of an old aquarium kit from like a 10-gallon, and I just have it propped up on some plastic or acrylic. I forgot what material this is. I cut this to kind of fit and cover half this tank so I could put this there and it could illuminate some of the tank. I mean, I think it's got kind of like a cool vibe, but I would love to see how this would look with like stronger lighting and like fully illuminated. So I removed the previous light and I'm just gonna put on a new light. I wish there was like a little locking mechanism at the end when you pop these in that wouldn't like permanently lock them, but at least make it easy so they don't like slide out, or you hit the end so you know how far. There we go. Oh. See, this is like the third one from the lowest, and at the third one I already like this. This is the most illuminated I have ever seen this tank. This tank has always been pretty dark. Whoa. Yeah, this actually doesn't really, it's not as crazy bright as I thought it was gonna be. It's actually quite nice. You can't stop me now. I'm gonna try this on all my tanks. Now I'm trying it on a random 20-gallon. This is 2 lights. There is an extra light on top that is on as well, but it is cool to see this tank extra illuminated. So now I have an option to put on a stronger light on even this aquarium if I want to. And lastly, does she fit on a 20-gallon tall? Yes, she perfectly does. Actually, up there, there is like 3 set of Finnex lights. Let me actually show you from the side. It looks pretty cool. We've got the whole family right over here, see? So we've got them all. So we've got a button. And then this one, oh, this whole time, this one was still on. I didn't even notice because it was on the low settings. Thanks for watching. What do you think of this initial impression? Do you like this light?